Hi everyone, I am the Sarcastic Sloth, and welcome to my channel. We're going to be talking about someone who's sort of new to the scene. Thank God we're not talking about bloody Jeffree Star, or Shane Dawson, or Trisha, or anyone like that. It's someone completely different. Following events that have occurred over the course of the last week or so, we're going to be viewing something that is completely reprehensible. Someone which has all of the moral fibre of bacteria. So without further ado, let's crack on. So as per usual, everything I'm going to be discussing today are my own thoughts and opinions on the topic, and if you do not like that, ta-ra! The person in question that we're going to be talking about is PlayMateTessi. You might be asking yourself, who's PlayMateTessi? I don't know who that is. Well, I don't really blame you really. If you're not aware of this particular set of incidents, and you're not a massive simp, there wouldn't really be any reason for you to know this person. I'm going to show you a clip as to what kick-started this maelstrom that she found herself in, and we'll go from there.
Take off your wig, you big bitch. Take off your wig. I
don't need
It is a wig. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Leukemia? What? Do you have cancer? Oh my god, do you have cancer? You are such a loser. You're wearing a wig because you're bald. So, what's it like having cancer and having to wear wigs?
Well, it's great because people give me money.
People pay you to be ugly and bald?
No, people pay me because I'm dying.
You're such a loser. Basically, you're getting a welfare for special needs.
Okay, so it's quite a lot, that really, isn't it? I don't think I really need to sum that up too much, but basically from what we can see from this footage, we can only see her, of course. It looks like she's on Omegle and she is basically berating someone for having cancer and for wearing a wig, and you know, she's making a lot of not even snide remarks, it's just full-blown rude and offensive remarks to that person's face, who, in their own words, as you just heard, said that they are dying of cancer. What happened here is this has sort of exploded on, and it's set off a chain of events. One thing that she also has a habit of, when she's streaming, is to just basically fall asleep while she's streaming. So when she fell asleep, her father and sister were having an argument. Basically, the father was telling the sister off. It was pretty loud, it was pretty aggressive, but it didn't seem like it was getting out of hand or anything of that nature at all. But he let out a lot of personal information as he was doing so. Then the people who were watching, who, you know, weren't simps, who were maybe trolls or something like that, but what's basically happened, or as far as we know, they've gone and contacted his place of work, informed his bosses that, you know, his daughter has been berating people with cancer. Dad, of course, was not taking too kindly to this, as you would imagine would be the case from such an action. Not only have you found out that your daughter just like savagely talking to people in a disgusting manner who have cancer and berating them for it, but then she's also apparently cost your job too. Now, I'm cutting down a lot of clips here because like there's just a lot of footage and it goes on for ages and ages. He calls her up and says, you better get the hell out of my house by the time I get home, which is going to be about an hour. She says, I can't. She says that she hasn't got any Wi-Fi to book anywhere, like a hotel. He's like, I don't really care. Get the hell out of my house, which she's got every right to do, because this girl is 18. You might be thinking, well, you know, she's still a teenager, but she is 18. She is making her own money, evidently, from her online ventures like YouTube, Twitch, and OnlyFans, so she's covering all of the bases there. So then what she does then is she decides to call the police. Then this basically ensues. That
I will be like, he is threatening to hurt me, and he's coming back in an hour, and I have to leave immediately or he will harm me. And no notice, no anything. I am 18, but there's no notice. I'm just being told right now on the spot. It's 1 a.m. in the morning, and I'm being told that if I don't leave, that I will be in danger, that my life is being threatened. He basically said that if I am not out in an hour, that he is going to like seriously harm me, and he said that I better be out or it's over, and he's gonna hurt me, and like he's gonna like whatever. And then my sister's banging on my door, and it's really scary, and my dad's like threatened to kill me multiple times. My dad's very like... Is
he on location right now?
Ma'am?
Is he at the house right now?
No, he is not there right now. He said that he will be back in an hour. So I'm terrified, like I need help.
Does he have any weapons within the
house? Yes, he has multiple weapons, and And it's like, I don't know how he even got access to the weapons he's got. He has serious mental disorders.
She's made a hell of a lot of allegations there, a lot of really serious allegations to the police. Eventually come to the house and facilitate her moving on to a hotel. They don't take her to the hotel, which really pisses her off, which is really funny actually. Made up a whole portion of lies because the dad never threatened her. He just said, get out of my house within the, you know, by the time I get home. Started talking about having weapons. I don't know how he got the weapons. Really just goes off on this mad lying fit basically. You flip-flop between the two really when you're watching this girl. It's like, is this a character? But then this is so serious, it's almost like trying to take it to the nth degree. So that's why she's been horrendous to people who have cancer, because she just wants to get famous at any cost, is what I'm getting from this. It's a little bit like that girl who started the toilet seat licking challenge. I forget her name. And that's exactly my point, is these people are like forgettable. That girl was so forgettable that a lot of people forgot that she was the one who was responsible for that. And then when she made up the Jeffree Star and Kanye West, I was one of those people who totally forgot who the hell she was. I forgot her name, and I've forgotten her name now. So this is what the point I'm getting at. It's this whole sort of, you know, mean girl, I'm a bitch sort of ridiculous character that they make, and like, I don't care because like I'm famous and everyone's just trying to get my clout, and it's like, it's just disgusting, man. It's disgusting. You know, I have a feeling that this is one portion shitty personality and shitty behavior, and one portion act, if you know what I mean. Moving on, she goes off to this hotel. She's really pissed off because there aren't any robes as well, so it's all quite bratish behaviour the entire time. And then her dad calls her up and they have this conversation.
You are a narcissistic drama queen, okay? You are. All of this is you're doing because you can't do the basic things like bathe, take a bath. And what's really, really, really sad here is that all this drama you're creating just so you can monetize.
He's talking to himself.
And make some money and get some 15 minutes of fame. I mean, who do you think you are? You think you're just like that Catch Me Outside girl? Is that your
I mean, who do you think you are?
Is that what you're gonna do next? Drop a rap album? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I already did that several times.
You do you. You have your life. Enjoy your life. But what you've done today, what you've been doing, is I don't even know you anymore. Reddit, whatever other platforms you're trying to get your 15 minutes of fame. But I hope you enjoy this 15 minutes, because once this 15 minutes is over, it's a cold, hard reality awaiting you.
Oh, you could save your breath, because this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Save your breath. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
I wish you the best. Goodbye. You're dead to me.
These are like the consequences of when you try to turn absolutely everything into content. When you intertwine being a troll with your real life. No one knows what's real and what's not. A lot of people think this is all completely real. Obviously, there are elements to this story that are, but I feel that she's doing this act, like her dad said, like the Cash Me Outside girl. It's like you're just trying to, you're making this weird persona because you feel that it will make you famous. It's a transient fame. It will burn out very, very quickly. So, I mean, the fallout after this has been that the father himself, he came out and he did a video basically elaborating on what he was saying on that call, saying, I don't know who this person is. This isn't the daughter that I thought I brought up. Since then, she's had a series of videos playing off this. You know, it's getting her money, it's getting her attention. I mean, we saw in the first clip, she had a bar that said that she's, you know, earned like $5,000 and putting it towards a pink Lambo. The fact that she's got, you know, grand's worth of cash from this, she's making money. So all that's going to happen now is if people are interacting with her, even in a negative way, because people don't realize if you dislike videos, it doesn't really do anything apart from give engagement. So, you know, a lot of YouTubers, unless like it's something that they've really put their heart and soul into and they want people to enjoy, and then they get a load of dislikes. Getting dislikes doesn't really mean that much, really, to be honest with you. It's all engagement at the end of the day. If people are like writing comments, having a go, then again, that is engagement. And this is sort of what her whole thing in my mind this is. I'm not saying that I'm right, I'm not saying that I'm wrong, but this is just my theory, is she's got this shitty personality, and then she's building on top of this and sort of exacerbating it into an online persona character, as you will, and then, you know, just trying to make as much money as she possibly can. But the thing is, right, this is all going to burn out very, very quickly, you know, unless she's able to keep this going. You know, I don't feel like this is going to go on much longer. However, she will always have simps. Simps love that. Simps love simping. And simps love that kind of persona for some crazed reason. But what do you think out there? Do you feel that this is all like a complete fabrication? Do you feel that this is actually her? Or do you feel like there's a mixture of the two, which is where I'm sort of going with this? I'm going to keep an eye on everything, but I'm not going, you know, unless something really mental happens, you know, I won't be doing a video on her again, because of course it's what she wants. But I just felt like I wanted to put my opinion across, and I would like to know yours. So let me know in the comments, leave a like if you like the video, and subscribe, pop the thumbs up and all of that jazz. Until next time, stay safe out there.